Hey guys, Deluxe here, back for another video review, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Starscream. This is a brand new mold for the Generations line, and honestly this is absolutely fantastic. He's very reminiscent of the character model that was in the game. I mean, I just really like this design. He's absolutely fantastic. It's also a really nice change of pace, because normally with Starscreams we've been getting movie Starscreams just left, right and centre. We've been having classic Starscreams everywhere. It's really nice to actually have a brand new mold for Starscream. And it is a very nice mold indeed. I really do like this guy. So what do we have here? We have Starscream in his very cool looking Cybertronian jet mode. He comes with two weapons. These are based off of the Neutron Assault Rifle when you combine them. You can sort of combine them together, and that is the Neutron Assault Rifle from the Fall of Cybertron game, which was actually a very overpowered weapon in multiplayer as of late. So there we go, very cool little weapon. It's okay. I mean, it rotates and everything. It's probably one of the better weapons in the Generations line, although it does seem a little bit oversized for Starscream, but I'm not going to complain too much. Anyway, back to Starscream. He has some really nice looking Decepticon symbols on the wings there, although they are a very light sort of pinky purple, so you can barely see them, but they are there. He's got sort of a visible head syndrome. I mean, it's not too bad because you can rotate his head around, but I've seen people leave it like that before, and just why would you do that? So that's sort of a downfall to it, because, you know, it's just got this massive hole here, but honestly you get used to it. It's not too much of a problem. He has the thrusters back here, which are actually his feet in robot mode, and he's got the cool triangle sort of wings that looked really cool on the game. So that is it for Starscream's vehicle mode. He has no landing gear to speak of. You know, he is Cybertronian. They don't really need to land properly, they can just transform. So there we go. But that is it for Starscream's vehicle mode, so let's get him transformed into his really cool robot mode. Transformation for Starscream is fairly simple. What we're going to do is we're going to come back here and grab the thrusters here, just sort of unpeg them. These will be his feet, obviously. I'm going to rotate this entire section out, just like that. Take the little nose cone, just flip that underneath. Rotate the entire piece up, and that will sort of peg in, not very strongly, but everything will lock into place in a minute. Then we're going to grab the little feet here, extend them out, and there we have the legs, like that. Let's get them to stand up. Sorry, I got really bad hiccups. Don't know why. Always does it when I'm recording. But anyway, then what we're going to do is we're going to take the arms here, I'm going to rotate them out. Now these can sometimes be a pain in the arse if you do it wrong. There we go. It's just sometimes like you can get these little pieces overlapped on each other and they just get stuck. That's what I found on mine anyway. Anyway, then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this section down. Then we're going to sort of fold that bit down, rotate the head up like that. And now this is where things get a little bit odd. You have to sort of fold it all up on each other. So you fold that up, then fold this back down, and then you have to sort of peg that into his butt. It's got a little butt plug. There we go. It's kind of weird, whatever. Anyway, rotate these pieces down, we'll just flip them down, not rotate them. Rotate the arms around, you can flip these around if you want. Right, the instructions and the actual, whilst it's packaged, say to have him like that. Honestly, I don't like the way that looks, and he can't bend his arm properly, so have him rotated around like that. Gives him a lot more range of movement, and it just looks better, in my opinion. And there is Starscream in his pretty cool looking robot mode. Now honestly, I'm just a really big fan of this Starscream design in general. I loved him on the first game and on the second game. I just think his design is one of the best ones out there. But it really translates really nicely over to the toy. I mean, this looks really cool. So you can actually take the guns, you can either peg it like that, like the Neutron Assault Rifle is in the game, or you can actually split it apart and you can have him sort of dual wield. For articulation, the head is on a little joint here. It can sort of swivel 360 degrees. Now, what's also interesting about this figure is that there are no ball joints on this figure at all, which is kind of weird, to be honest. But yeah, there's no ball joints at all. It's got these sort of weird, sort of hinge sort of things. But yeah, they work fine. We can rotate the shoulder here, 360 degrees, can rotate up here, bend in two places at the elbow, and his wrist can swivel. He has no waist articulation. He's got these hinge sort of joints here that can rotate 360 degrees if you wanted to. You'd have to move this out of the way, but you can do that. And he's got a bit of a thigh swivel just there. Bend at the knee, and the feet have those sort of hinge sort of things again. So yeah, no ball joints, but he still has an excellent range of movement. Just for a really quick size comparison, here he is next to the War for Cybertron Megatron figure. Now you can see that Starscream is a little bit smaller than Megatron, which is actually fairly accurate. Starscream scales really well with the War for Cybertron figures, because let's face it, in the game Megatron was pretty damn big compared to Starscream, and Starscream scales perfectly in toy form. So yeah, thumbs up there. But that is it for Starscream. Now, if you are a fan of Starscream in the game, and just a fan of Starscream in general, this is a figure that you are not going to want to pass up. This is an excellently made figure. He's got a really fun transformation, excellent posability. My only really gripe about him would be the grey plastic, but it's nothing too major. But yeah, overall, fantastic figure. Really do highly recommend this. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.